good dog drinking.
Well, good morning, my friends. It's a lovely day here in Los Angeles, California. Take Jaw for a walk, and then I'm heading off to Knott's Berry Farm for today. There's a vlog there I've wanted to do for quite a while, and today is the day. There he is. Alright gang, you guys ready? This is gonna be a fun day. Today is all about this guy. This guy, the guy known for having an arrow through his head, a fish in his jacket pocket, got his start where we're going today. He tells about it in his book, Born Standing Up, and he mentions that it used to have a sign out front that said World's Greatest Entertainment, and it was missing the N. So let's see if that's there today. Let's go. Well, I was having quite a bit of trouble finding a good photo of Steve Martin working on the stage where we're going today. So I actually am just going to show you out of his book. Here's a picture he puts in of the Birdcage Theater, so you can tell what we're looking for. Then here's a picture he puts of himself performing on the stage. And notice above him there's an actual bird cage that is supposedly there to this day. Look at the outlets, they got them all dressed up already. Well, I purposely chose Tuesday to come do this because I thought it would be less congested, but I'm still hitting traffic, of course. Alright, we've made it! We've made it! Old Walter Knott's Roadside Berry Farm. Well, we've made it, and today I'm actually meeting up with a viewer, Nancy Hopple, who actually provided me the ticket for today. And man, the place, this Knott's Berry Farm, it's just such an interesting place because like I mentioned when we came in, this actually started out as just a roadside berry stand, and Walter Knott and his wife started there, then opened a chicken stand, then bought up some fake facades of an old ghost town, and next thing you know, you had a chapel and you had Knott's Berry Farm. And today we're gonna take a look at what Knott's Berry Farm has turned into today. Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now. There it is. Now it's a fully functioning theme park, fun center, and water park. But today we're just going to focus on the start of the career of Steve Martin here at the Birdcage Theater. Alright, let's do this. Alright, here we go. Starting it off with some characters from Peanuts. Some old-time ghost town memorabilia. And some roller coasters. Alright, let's enter the ghost town. I think it's this way. Now, I've wanted to do this vlog for quite a while because in Steve Martin's book, Born Standing Up, he talks quite a bit about working here. He actually says this was how he developed his whole art, because even though he worked at Disneyland first in the magic shop and would do magic tricks, it wasn't until he got a job here at the Birdcage Theater, making like $2 a day or whatever, $2 an hour, that he would do magic tricks, he would perform in little skits with other actresses, he would come up with comedy routines, he would just come up with any way he could gather people's attention. Well, we found the town jail. Just kind of showing you guys things along the way as I'm looking for the Birdcage Theater. I'll show you all more of this in the future. Ah, there it is right in front of us, and it's open today. How awesome. Wow, there it is. Looks exactly like the picture in his book. And he said in 1963 he would work here doing 25 shows a week. He said he would actually make $2 a show, 4 shows a day, and 5 on Saturday.
It's showtime, folks, right here upon stage.
So we're gonna go in there and watch it. Now I'll match up photos of Steve Martin working here, and I'll tell you more when we come out. So they're actually showing A Christmas Carol right now.
Showtime, folks. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Come on, come on. Live, I repeat, live entertainment right here upon the stage with the curtain as your trumpets dim with the lights upon the stage of the Birdcage Theater.
And look right there.
Live entertainment, folks. Live entertainment right here upon the stage of the Birdcage Theater.
And this was Steve Martin's boss when he worked here, Woody Wilson. He tells quite a few great stories about Woody Wilson. Oh, wow. I'll match up a photo of him performing right here on this stage. 1963. He worked here on this stage from the age of 18 to 21. How cool is that? Steve Martin would actually play banjo here, perform comedy, do old comedy bits, magic tricks, and like I said, he actually made some of his first girlfriends, met some of them here, and one of them was her name was Stormy, and she went on to be a famous televangelist wife, and they would do various kind of routines here together. Now, Steve Martin said when he worked here that all the actors actually were responsible for cleaning the theater and picking up everything afterward, as well as repairing anything that went wrong. And he said that in a 200-seat theater, most times they would only have about 4 people sitting out in the crowd, but if they had 4 people, that meant there was a show.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Come on, come on, it's showtime. Right this way to the Birdcage Theater. See Charles on the Birdcage Theater. Just walk right in, sit right down, and watch the show. It is showtime for one and all, right here upon the stage of the Birdcage Theater. Live entertainment, folks. Live entertainment for one and all, right here on the inside of the Birdcage Theater. Now, on the inside of the Birdcage Theater, we're watching Disney go up right here. And now, upon the stage of the Birdcage Theater. Walk right upon this very stage of the Birdcage Theater, the historic Birdcage Theater.
All right, I just called Nancy and she's on her way over here to meet up with me, and this ought to be fun. Maybe I'll get her to watch A Christmas Carol in there in the Birdcage Theater with me. They're going to show the first showing of the day right now. Well, look who I found. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Lionhearts. What's up?
So great to meet you. Thanks for inviting me today.
My pleasure. Nice to have you here. I've waited so long to meet you.
Do you want to go watch A Christmas Carol with me?
Let's do it. So something, I've got a list of questions for you. Oh my God.
Here are the 200 seats that Steve Martin described in his book.
We're going to sit with my head down there.
Yeah, let's go there.
Now, before we begin our production here, the first one of the day of Charles Dickens' classic, A Christmas Carol, there's a few things we need to tell you about. There's no video recording at any time. If you have some...
Well, they wouldn't allow us to film during the actual performance, but it was good that they didn't actually, because I got to pay attention and I noticed a few things about the theater the way Steve Martin describes it. First off, it's exactly the same in the way that he says that it was a tarp roof and it was all just a wooden box type theater, but he also says that what I noticed is a little different. He said there used to be a patch of grass right in the front of the stage that made it look like a kind of a fake field. And what was great about this was that he said, like I mentioned earlier, was that he performed 4 magic shows a day. And it was basically they would actually have a true performance, like an actual play that they would all be in. But then afterward, they would have what was called the oleo performances, and each performer would get to do 6 minutes, and that's when Steve Martin would do his 6 minutes of magic. And if you remember when I mentioned a little bit earlier about the girl that he would perform with here named Stormy, who would eventually marry a big televangelist, and she would become very religious. Well, he says that she was kind of the person that influenced Bernadette Peters' part in The Jerk, because they would walk around Knott's Berry Farm when they weren't performing, and they would drum up people to come to the theater, and he would play his banjo and she would sing, and they would go off together, and that's how they kind of fell in love. And he says that she had strawberry blonde hair and milky white skin, and they would perform here 5 or 6 days a week. I believe it was actually 6 days a week. And then at nights they would go out to Huntington Beach and would try and perform these same type things around like a hipper crowd, and he said it would never fly. So we're gonna take off and go outside the theater now. And there we go, we're gonna leave, but these are the 200 seats that Steve Martin would have performed in. Wow. How lucky was I that I came today and that the actual theater was open. Right there on that stage. Oh, check out, people engrave their initials and various things in the bricks. Wouldn't surprise me if it was actually the performers. All right, we're gonna go grab some lunch. Nancy, what did you think of the performance?
Oh, I thought it was fantastic. Didn't you?
I loved it.
It was awesome. Sorry you missed it, guys. Oh, actually, oh yeah, you did miss it. Sorry. You gotta come to Knott's before the Christmas season is over. Betty's not known for her personality. Isn't she sweet? She's been here a little over a year, right? Oh, okay. Brutus has a lovely, lovely story. He was on government land. Bureau of Land Management land, and the forest rangers noticed that he was being picked on. He wasn't getting his sustenance, so he wasn't getting his share of food. So they removed Brutus, who was just a donkey at the time, no name. They kept him by himself, they fed him, got him beefed up, and the Knott's Berry Farm had the opportunity to adopt him, so we got him, and he's so cute. He's kind of snooty, he's got an attitude, a little bit of, I like it, I can relate. Anyways, so Brutus is just, he's awesome. He's here most of the time now. He's got his picture on t-shirts. We have a little stuffed Brutus. So he went from going hungry and not getting his share to being a celebrity here on the farm. So we love him.
And this is Fury, used to be a racehorse.
Used to be a racehorse, yes. A lot of the horses here are racehorses. Hours, isn't it?
So we've decided that we're actually going to go to the chicken dinner house just because I wanted to go based on the historical significance of Cordelia's chicken dinners. And look who else is here today. There's my buddies again.
There's a story about this. Wait a little bit. I'm only guessing that it's going to be a little bit long.
Well, we are inside the chicken house, and here's the old line. And what Nancy was telling me was she said that some of this china that's on display, she said when they very first started the business to help make ends meet, they started serving this chicken. The first day or so, Mrs. Knott would use her wedding china to serve the plates, and she served about 6 to 8 meals, and they sometimes have the actual china here on display. Here's some of the old pie tins, the old Knott's Berry pie tins you can see. There we go. There's Walter Knott and his wife Cordelia. Now it sounds like it's going to be about a 15-20 minute wait, but I'm totally waiting on this. I have to try. We just got our name called. Wow, our food was amazing.
Remarkable. Thank you, Cordelia.
All right, what a great meal. Well, we're gonna call it a day here from Knott's Berry Farm, and we will reconvene. I'm actually going to go vlog some more today, but you guys will see it in the future. Goodbye. Well, good evening, my friends. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I actually did quite a bit of vlogging after we got done eating. We went off and did a couple of hours more, and you'll actually see that the day that I fly out to Belgium, because I'm flying out so early I won't have a chance to vlog anything, and it's going to be such a long flight with layovers and everything. I just won't be able to do a vlog that day. So you'll get to see it then. I want to thank Amy Hazucha for becoming my newest Patreon, and I had a great time today with Nancy. I always love meeting Lionhearts. I always love whenever I can make that happen, I try to. And just a reminder that December 17th, Sunday, 4:30 at the Queen Mary Chill event, I'm going to do a meetup. So I've already bought a ticket if you want to meet me, if you want to come hang out, be on the vlog, just whatever, I'll be there. That's the best way to find me. So have a great night. I'll see y'all tomorrow, and if you'd like to become a Patreon, go to patreon.com/JordanTheLion, and I'll see y'all later. Have a great night. Goodbye.
The day I stopped smoking, binge drinking, and backslap joking. I dreamt all night, so vivid, so clear, so real. Woke up in the sweat, my taste was keen. Everything else was like a surreal dream.